everyone, and welcome back to Break Time Conversations, a YouTube channel where I have conversations around education. I have been a teacher all my life, and along my journey, I have met and I continue to meet so many interesting and inspiring people. And so I decided to document my conversations with them here so that you too can hear their stories and the amazing work that they do. I'm here today with Sharmila. She's the founder and director of Anantha Academy for Special Education. She's a special educator, and we have bumped into each other in many common circles since I'm a special educator myself. And I'm here today to ask you, Sharmila, about your journey and this wonderful academy that you've just started. So, over to you.
Okay. Hi, Anupa. Thank you for the opportunity, first of all. Yeah, we've been bumping into each other a lot and we have common circle and everything, but it's a lot of encouragement that I get when people like you would like to, spread the word for me about Anantha Academy. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Well, I've been a special educator for a little less than 2 decades now. Been part of mainstream schools. Worked in some few of the international schools as well before I took the plunge of getting into special schools and NGOs for children with special needs. Before Anantha Academy, I started two other centers as well, and now I thought, let me start something where my thoughts and my perspective and the way I see education, I can implement it. So that's where it is. Anantha is going to start this academic year from June onwards, and the admissions are open now.
That's wonderful. Sounds amazing. So, what is the vision of Anantha Academy, and how do you think it is going to be different from, the other schools around?
Well, I would not say that we are different because at the end of the day, any center for children with special needs want to do their bit in terms of making our children be part of the society. So I think I'm in the same journey as the everybody else, but I'm just putting in my perspective of how I see education as. So at Ananta, we provide academic level support. So that is based on the level they are in, the skills that they have. We provide subjects such as English, mathematics, and computers is there. And there are two new subjects that I'm trying to accomplish, which basically will not dwell too much into subjects such as socials and sciences and everything, which is theme, wherein we take a theme and teach the children about everything about that aspect, not just the science aspect and not just social aspect, but everything related to that topic. And another subject called as world affairs, because most of the time we lose out on teaching our children on what kind of world we live in. When we talk about world, it's always weather or pollution and things like that, but there's so much more happening: culture, diversity, ethnicity, languages. So I want to bring that all together and make our children be a little more aware of the environment they are in. So that's world affairs. So this is for the academic level. Once they complete the academic level and they're ready to take on the boards, we provide NIOS 10th and 12th as well. The support at the moment for this year, we have only commerce. Once we settle in with the commerce, we'll open up with the arts as well. So, uh, as you know, NIOS gives a lot of subject options and also flexibility in terms of attending the exams. So that's the reason why I've chosen NIOS as the board. Um, Other than the academic support, we also provide functional support. This is for the children who can't really take in or cope with too much of education input. Most of the time, we negate the children, these kind of children, saying that not able to cope with maths and not able to cope with English and all that. But it's as long as you put that across according to their daily life, they'll be much more comprehending and be able to accept it. So functional level students will have only half a day, and they will have subjects such as functional English and functional math, so that it caters to their life and not really the academic aspect. Then they'll have communication, where they learn how to communicate to themselves and to the world. Self advocacy, where they learn to understand their preferences, their choices, and everything. And again, it's graded as per the age requirement. And lastly, life skill management, wherein we teach them about how to manage their life and be a little more independent. So all the subjects have been chosen in terms of making them an independent individual, uh, be not only give respect but also command respect from people. So it needn't necessarily include education. It needs to be a more in terms of being aware of society and being aware of your environment and being part of it. And the third program we are providing at the moment is remedial services for those children who can't really cope with the education pressure from the other schools, so they can avail the remedial sessions that we have. The plans for later, not for the first year, but later on, we would like to get into vocational as well, but not in the first year. I would want to settle with the academic and vocational, and also get into culture. I want to start. I call term it as cultural hub, so that provide a lot of music, dance class, and have a very culturally vibrant environment for not just for the children from Anantha, but across, so that they come learn and feel the talent and skills that they have, which need not necessarily be about studies and academics and learning. It can be just about fun. So that's Anantha.
So lovely, so lovely. I love it. I mean, you said that you're not going to be different, but I can already see a difference because I love that you're going to do this theme teaching. You know, before I became a special educator, I was a preschool educator, and I just loved this whole, theme of the month. Like you can do so much, and I feel like
Much.
your children really grow when you focus on that one team and just focus everything, the literacy, numeracy, everything around that. I think that's amazing. And I love this world affairs thing. You know, today's, I think the buzzword in education is always about a child being a global citizen and things like that. So I love that even if with kids with special needs, I mean, sometimes we don't think that these things are necessary, but I think it's
Yes.
amazing that you're going to be
No, what
introducing them.
happens is, even not just in special schools, but in regular schools as well, we don't equip our children with the current things, or we limit the world to where they are and know about your surroundings. But what about the other part of the world and having topics to talk about, right? So at the end of the day, when you go to the interviews, because I've been doing a lot of interviews and I want my candidates to have world knowledge and have some ability to talk about anything else which interests me, right? They need to bring on something on the table. Why not for special needs children as well? So instead of doing it at the last moment, I want to have it as a part of the curriculum, so it helps them grow holistically and globally. So that's one of the reasons why co-curricular also will be a part of curriculum for in the academic level as well as the functional level, because it's not learning is not just pertaining to education, literacy, and things like that. It is so much more. So when they learn music or art and dance and everything, they grow. They see themselves doing things that they never thought of before, which
Hmm.
I'm sure most of the other schools, special schools, are also doing. So therefore, it's a time to relax, time to just be yourself. So yeah.
Amazing. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you, Sharmila. Before I end, I just want to ask you what has been the highlight of you being a special educator? You've said you've been like about around 2 decades. So, what has kept you going in this profession?
Hands down, it's the children. You know it. Most of the special educators know it. Because I never came from a background of a child having a disability. Therefore, I got into it. I just very ignorantly came into this field. And the warmth and the innocence that they bring on, and they're so no filter. They're just what they are. And it makes the teaching and learning so much more impactful when the students are forever eager to show themselves to you. It's not about, I learned something. It's about they want you to accept for who they
Wow.
are. And I just cherish those things, they try to bring in some jokes and they're not sure that they are, it's funny enough. And I'll be like laughing out loud, and they'll feel so good about it, right? That they made someone laugh. So it's those things. It's like you see a different part of yourself when you interact with these children, and you go, oh my God. Because people who know me very well, they keep asking, how are you in special education? Because I have a very bad temper,
Oh,
with my
okay.
children. My children, I'm like no nonsense mother. I'm usually saying that, no, be this way and don't do that, don't do this, and all that. But with special needs children, I see a whole different personality of
Yeah.
mine, which I love, and they bring out this side in me. And I guess I've gotten a little selfish, so I want to see more of that good side of me. That's one of the main reason. And also people in the field,
Hmm.
may it be the special educators, the other therapists, and also the parents. Everybody is so welcoming, and everybody is so supportive, like and it's like, any other. I'm not very well versed with in terms of how other fields are, but I feel the competition is not that bad
Yeah.
in this field. Everybody shoulders each other, and if
Hmm.
at all there is someone who feel that the child benefits from a regular school, I don't see any special educator saying, no, no, come to my center only. They'll
Hmm.
always say the child can cope with special other
Um,
mainstream school, go there. They everybody comes with this nature because they all want to support the children. And that's what is amazing about special needs field, and not just special need. I think the entire rehab community,
hmm.
um, everybody is ready and willing to take on any children and work with them just for their selfish sake.
Nice, nice, nice. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Sharmila. Wish you all the best with Anantha Academy. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And thank you so much for being here and talking about your journey.
Thank you, Anupa, for giving that time. And I hope your YouTube channel also goes way
Thank
high.
you. Thank you so much. And bye for now.
Bye. Take care.